My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open. I speak and others hear. It is my hope that instead they listen. By the 8, I didn't think he could do it. Now maybe we can put all this behind us. Take this as a token of our gratitude. There is room in my court for a new thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my thane. Good luck. Until next time.
Morthal is Please remain indoors at night. It is dangerous to go outside.
In Morthal, there is little to rule.
My mother and father died years ago.
There is much to teach, and so I am Jarl.
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse, or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't help you. I hate it. Everyone feels sorry for me, so they don't treat me too bad, but... Both my parents ran the Legion. There was an ambush. Keller said she'd fee me if I could make myself useful. I'd take care of the animals, run errands, that kind of thing. I guess it could be worse, but I'm sick of sleeping outside with the horses. I want a real home, real parents, not this. Both my parents ran the Legion. There was an ambush. Keller said she'd... I guess it could be worse, but I'm sick of sleeping outside with the horses. I want a real home, real parents, not this. Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse, or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you. You have no knowledge of who you speak to. Go away.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
The warehouse is off limits. I suggest you head back the way you came. This is the East Empire Company's central warehouse. All of their shipments go through here. Unfortunately, thanks to some problems they've been having, it hasn't seen much use lately. Either way, it's off limits to you. How should I know? I don't work for them. If you want to help, I suppose you could head to Windhelm and talk to Orthus and Dario. He's in charge over there. All right then.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Look, I can take you to any port on the coast. Until next time.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You need to leave.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Go. You're not wanted here. You need to leave. You need to leave.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
I take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens, and the garden.
My husband handles the indoor work just as well. He'd only hurt himself out here. Honest pay for honest work. All right, then.
Can I help you?
Oh, hello. Have a seat, will you?
You're a guest, and Father says we have to be polite to guests.
I was a much younger man when I married Katla. I can hardly keep up with her. My brothers would have been appalled to see a man outdone by his wife, but not me. Without Katla, this farm would fall apart.
Mama said I could help with the goats. Father says I don't have the knack for reading, but Mama says I won't need it to work the farm. Need something?
Yes? Hope nobody misses that.
Yes.
Looking for a horse? You'll want to talk to my father, Gaiman.
You got business at the stables? Work hard for the future and leave the past be. That's my motto. Been about 8 years now. I used to be a mercenary, but one trip to Ravenscar Hollow cured me of that. There's hag ravens in that cave with talons like daggers. They'll open your bowels quick as you wink if you let them get close. A creature like that'll make a man think long and hard about what he wants out of life. If you're heading up to Solitude, you should stop to check out the view on your way. It's a good one.
Is this about the stables? My husband Gaiman handles the business.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir. You're just in time to say hello to Rogvir. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor! You betrayed us!
You should tell her that her uncle is son
Get
of
on
the traitor's
with
High
it!
King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
He died well.
I think I expected more.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
It shouldn't have been like this. Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
Out with it. Out with it. Yes?
Mind yourself in my city, lass. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight. You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. Hi, I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's my job. Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually. Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck. Filthy Argonia never would have set foot in this city if High King Torrig was still alive. I can tell you that. Keep your head about you. You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will. I may have accidentally let a prisoner escape, the leader of one of those bandit groups. I told everyone he died during questioning, and I need you to track him down and make sure he doesn't show up to disprove that. Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you get back. Remember, I need that bandit dead, not alive.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
I have no business with you. Leave me. Go away. I have more important things on my mind right now.
Hiya, what's your name? Are you visiting? What do you do?
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
We drink to our youth, to the days
I thought so.
come and gone, for the age of aggression is
Varnius
just
Junius
about
stopped by here on
done.
his way to court. He was worried about something.
We'll
I'm sure
drive
Falk
out the
Firebeard
storm
could tell you
clouds
what.
and restore what we own. With our blood and our
People say there's a man
steel,
wandering
we'll
the
take
streets
back
near the Blue
our
Palace.
own.
He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings.
I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire.
We're the children of
I think the
Skyrim,
Bard's
and
College
we
might be
fight
looking for
all our
recruits.
lives.
You should
And
speak to
when
the head of the
some
college,
them
Viarmo,
die,
if you're interested.
every one of us dies.
Magic. You're on the wrong side of
This
Skyrim.
land is ours,
You want
and we'll see it
Winterhold.
wiped clean
That
of
college
the
there,
scourge
they
that
teach it.
has sullied
Otherwise, you
our
can try the
hopes
Jarl's
and
Wizard.
our dreams.
I wouldn't, though. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll
True,
sing.
I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eriker's world. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. Yes, my older brother, and the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. We'll speak again later, if we must.
Feel free to make requests. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested. Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. You should think about staying the night. Corpulus keeps a clean inn.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do is pay my fee. The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Spare some gold for a veteran? Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself. I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks. What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. I do miss that helmet.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much.
It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Rament's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
What delight. Another charming customer. It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying. Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business. Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer. Finally.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested. When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Watch the skies, traveler.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
If you're looking for potions, you should talk to my aunt, Angeline Morard. You were there for Rogvir's execution. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. People to see and places to go, huh? Later, then.
You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. We mostly carry herbs and alchemical ingredients, that sort of thing. Before the war, our stock was mostly used for aromatic use in homes. Yes. These days, we have more people like you coming in, looking for healing and the like. No. Mostly, I'm just a simple herbalist. Lami over in Mothall should be able to help you. Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Huh?
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Biren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight. Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Hello, I'm Gisli. But you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Dija and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.